Hey guys, what's going on? This is India and I just had to come and do this video. Now, I have never done a video like this at all, nothing. But this is a video that I just had to do because I had so much to say about this whole situation. Okay, so the situation I'm talking about is Marina Joyce. Alright, so let me just start off by saying I ain't never heard of this girl a day in my life before like yesterday. And I found out about her from a YouTuber that I follow. She mentioned and who was it? I forgot her name. But the YouTuber that I follow mentioned her and spoke on, her opinion about the situation, and she said that she was following her for about a year or so. Now, I've never heard of Marina Joyce until that moment. And of course, it piques your interest, so I had to go and see what she was talking about. And I had to look at some recent videos, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's really weird. But then, of course, I had to look at some older videos to see how she really acts and everything. And let me just say, I mean, reading the comments and stuff, it's just like, I couldn't hold back anymore. I just had to get on here and just speak some common sense to people. Like, I don't understand. I know people come from all walks of life and everybody thinks differently and stuff like that. But I'm like, okay, this girl obviously has mental disorder. It does not look like to me. I mean, I've never done drugs. I've never really been around anybody that has done drugs or anything, so I don't really know what that looks like. But, no, I don't think it's drugs or nothing like that. I think she just have a mental disorder. And everybody's saying, it's a publicity stunt. I can't even say it right. No, I mean, that's just crazy. You can obviously see that who can act like that and keep it up? I mean, looking at some of the videos and everything, I looked at a few and try to see, like, if you see some changes or something like that. And you can see that some things were changing in the course of, I would say, probably over a year. I didn't look at a whole lot of videos in between that, but different time frames, like 6 months ago and stuff like that. You can see that some things were changing, something was happening and stuff. And so it wasn't nothing like, no, don't nobody act that well, and it ain't that serious to try to get some YouTube videos and likes and views and all that stuff. You guys are the one that's liking the videos and following her and all that stuff and everything. Yes, I subscribed, but I subscribed because I wanted to see how it plays out. And some people subscribe for the same thing. I don't know, some people subscribe just for the entertainment of it or just to make it fun of her and everything. But I would like to see it play out and see when they're going to come out and say something about it. Now, I was like, well, why won't... I heard that the mother and her did like a video or something like that, and she was saying, that all the stuff that they were saying about her being kidnapped and stuff wasn't true. But I was like, why won't the mother say that, she just has some mental issues that we're working on? But of course, YouTube is YouTube and everything, but we still want to keep our privacy for some things, even though whatever's going on with her is obviously being played out in front of the camera. I think it's just, for in the mother's sake of things. But actually, when you think about it, this is how I feel about the situation. I feel like Marina is going through mental issues. She may be taking some medication, trying to figure it out to get things back on track. But if she's been doing YouTube for however long she's been in YouTube, and if she feels as though it's her therapy for her, if she feels as though, she said it's her life, she's been doing it, she enjoys it, she loves it, she made more friends there and everything. You don't want to just leave what you're doing when you're going through one of the toughest times in your lives, especially if you're able to keep doing it. I mean, she's able to keep making videos. It may be awkward, it may look weird, it may look strange, but she's able to keep doing it. And so for all we know, it's helping her deal with her mental state and everything. That doesn't mean, it's hard to, being around bipolar people and schizophrenic people before in my life, it's not always the easiest thing to accept that you have, that things are changing, or that your mental disorder is coming more out into light and everything. And so that's not something you just want to be like announce on YouTube and be like, hey, just to let you guys know, I'm schizophrenic. And yeah, not if you're trying to deal with it and you're really in denial about it, and you're still trying to cope with it yourself. I just think that, it's just crazy half of the people, what they say when they stand, that, she's done all this to get attention and stuff. She's been on YouTube apparently for years. Before she was known and everything. Why all of a sudden she's like, oh, I just gotta have a lot of YouTube subscribers, so let me just act weird and crazy and do all these things, for attention. Okay, they were talking about a video that went around where, people was like, if you're hurt and then make a heart, if you're this, then do this and do that, do that. okay, let's just be clear. People told her to do things that she do. I've noticed she do in like all of her videos. She moves her hand a lot. Now she's doing this in a lot of her videos. That is not normally what she do. That's just something different. But as far as like just moving her hands, she moves her hands a lot in her videos. And so people say, oh, she made a heart. She always makes a heart. So it's like, it's just funny to me that people are taking things that she normally do and then using them for their own benefit to make them feel better about the situation and make them feel better about you know, what they're saying. I don't know. The whole point is, it's just crazy to me that people are saying what they're saying about her, saying that she's trying to get attention. The whole kidnap thing is just absolutely crazy to me. I'm like, what? What in the world? Who kidnapped somebody and make them force them to do some YouTube videos? What's that? Who would you do that for? Why would I make you make YouTube videos? I done took you and I'm gonna make you do some YouTube videos. That's what I'm making you do. Anywho, I just had to speak this little bit of this little bit. This is a little bit I just had to get off my chest because I'm like, this is absolutely crazy. Like these comments and stuff and people saying she done did all that just for the views and just for more subscribers and stuff. I'm like, what? Don't nobody got time for that. I mean, yeah, we might want subscribers and people might want likes and stuff, but it's not that serious. I'm telling you guys, it's just not that serious. I just, you know, for the people who's that serious, I feel bad for them. But you can obviously tell it ain't that serious for her to get likes and subscribers. She's been pretty true to herself for the most part. But you know, honestly, when I looked at her "This Is My Life" video, and she was talking about things that happened in her childhood. Honestly, you know, if you look at that video and listen to some of the stuff she said, there could have been hints all up and through there of her mental disorder that she wasn't aware of. Like, you know, when she was in like middle school and the teacher asked her what she wanted to be when she got older, and she said a cat. You know, in middle school, we pretty much know now we can't be a cat. You know, when we get older, we know that's not an option. You know, we can't be an animal. We can't, you know. And so little things like that, I'm pretty sure throughout her life, you know, it was little things that showed her mental illness that was even pushed up in the rug or wasn't brought to light. And if they didn't know, then, you know, everybody's like, oh, you're funny, Marina. Oh, okay, you know, and she's 8 doing something crazy. And so it's not like it just came up the blue necessarily. And when you look at some of her videos back then, some of the stuff she used to say, yeah, she was free and happy and things like that. But every once in a while, some of them videos I've seen that she slid in something crazy. And I'm not saying like purposely. I'm saying, you know, like that's her personality. But if you're schizophrenic or something like that, you will say some off the wall stuff. And so you'll watch her videos. I noticed you watch some of her videos or older videos, and she'll say something that you're like, okay, that was weird. And you keep watching because, you know, she is fun to watch and everything. But this is not something that just came out of the woodworks from nowhere. It was coming to this point. You can see based on her videos and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, she probably still make videos because it's her medicine. It is one of her it's one of her medicines. It's her therapy, and she's not ready to stop. And her people, her family and everything is probably helping her to do that, because if she feels as though, no, I don't want to stop doing YouTube videos, I really love that and stuff, you know, it might send her to a very, 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 very deep depression if she stopped doing YouTube videos. Because I know for a lot of people, YouTube changed their lives, literally, as far as like how they felt about themselves and all of that stuff and everything. So the idea of probably taking that away from her is something they probably don't want to do, especially when they're trying to deal with it. And I'm pretty sure when they figure out the right combination of medicine to give her or whatever to do, and then she's going to come back, she's going to be fine. It may or may not be brought up and everything, but we'll see the difference and stuff. But I can almost guarantee you that this is not a stunt to get more views or likes or nothing like that. This is just you guys, it's just us getting, I would say, an opportunity to see real life happen, to see a real mental disorder come up and be taken care of. And you know, hopefully they're really working hard to get things under control and everything. And you know, so yeah, you know, I would just say it's a real life view of seeing a mental disorder come about and play out. And hopefully we'll get to see how it's taken care of and see her come back to herself and maybe, you know, even do a video about what she went through and stuff. She's only 19 years old. You know, for all we know, we're going to see her, you know, for new people that see her in the next 3 to 5 years from now on YouTube. And then she'll be able to tell the story of, yes, I have schizophrenia and it was out of control for a minute. It played all out on YouTube videos. But I am so thankful that now I have the correct medicine. I know how to work it, and I'm doing great right now. And, you know, that's it. I mean, I just feel bad. It seemed like people were taking advantage of her situation and stuff, and it is weird that she's still getting sponsorships and everything during this time. But at the same time with that, I'm like, I don't think that she's necessarily getting new sponsorships, but I think that she has sponsorships that she have to that she, you know, she's still doing, that she have like stored up, you know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure, you know, she has sponsorships that are sitting in queue, should I say. You know, probably not a lot, but you know what I mean. And so she's probably doing sponsorships because she's doing what she had and everything. But I just think it's crazy that everybody is, you know, thinking she's trying to get views. I'm like, what is people talking about? Like, YouTube is cool, YouTube is great, YouTube can be a game changer, a life changer, yes sir. But I just don't think it is worth the effort of putting in an acting career, of acting like you're mentally ill, or acting like you're on drugs just to get views and likes. That's absurd to me. So I just needed to come and share my 2 cents/11 cents about this situation, because I think it's crazy. So if you don't know who Marina Joyce is, and then I'll leave the link below. And this is basically how she's been going around and getting views and stuff. I heard about it from another YouTuber, and now you guys are hearing about it if you don't know about it from me and everything. So that is how it's happening. You either can choose to subscribe or not to subscribe, to like or to not like, and everything. But you know, at the end of the day, I think it's just her life unfolding in front of us. And you know, you're either gonna be there to be supportive, get some supportive type of you know, comments, or just dismiss yourself from the situation. So yep, that was me giving my opinions and ideas and thoughts on the Marina Joyce situation, and I'll see you guys later.